Hi, everyone. This is part 1 of 2 and take 24.
In Luke chapter 24, there is a story that happens right after Jesus was crucified and he rose. There are two men, and they were Jesus' followers, and they're on the road from Jerusalem to Emmaus. And they are very sad. And as they're walking along, a stranger joins them on their walk and asks them, "What are you talking about? Why are you so sad?" And they look at him and they're amazed. And they ask, "How can you not know? You must be the only person in all of Jerusalem who doesn't know what happened in the past 3 days." And so they tell him that their friend Jesus was turned over to the authorities, treated horribly, and crucified. And it's happened 3 days ago. And they're still sad because they had hoped that Jesus was going to save Israel from its enemies. They thought he was going to be their Messiah. And now that he had died, they didn't think it was going to happen. They thought maybe they had believed in the wrong guy.
They even told the stranger about how some women had gone to the tomb where Jesus was buried and found that Jesus wasn't there. The women had said that an angel came to them and told them that Jesus was actually alive. But these two travelers didn't quite believe what the women said was true, and they just kept feeling bad. Now, here's something surprising. That stranger, he says, "Come on, guys. Why don't you believe he was the right guy? Do you not remember that the prophets wrote, a long time ago, this is exactly what was going to happen? Like, this isn't new news." And it seems to me that everything the prophets had said had come true.
And so as they're walking along, the stranger starts to move away as if he's leaving, but the two friends call him back. It's almost night, and they invite him to have supper with them. And as they sit down to supper, the stranger breaks a piece of bread and hands one to each of the two travelers. And at that moment, their eyes are opened, and they see that this stranger was actually Jesus himself.
And he vanished. So now the travelers understood, and once they understood, they certainly would never be the same again. It all made sense. It's like when you see a movie or read a book that it's a complete mystery, and then a plot twist or the exciting conclusion comes along, and you have that aha moment. Now you get it. That must have been what they experienced here. And all of their sorrows and confusion were now brought to the light.
Sometimes, though, when things happen, we don't always have that aha moment. Sometimes things happen that we can't understand or that aren't explained until later. Maybe we go through a hard time, and later on that helps us help someone else experiencing the same thing. Maybe we're running late, but it helps us avoid an accident. Maybe we lose something, but it helps us gain something even greater. Sometimes we don't understand why things happen, and we might not truly understand until we get to heaven. But we know that God is working. He promises us that He is always working for the good of those who love Him.